Hello, welcome back. Last time I dipped myself back into that floating nest of vipers that is Cocoon. And there's a lot to do there, as it turns out. Orphan's Cradle, a Tesseract, the Cradle will fall, it says. There's a thing I want to try. I have an accessory that had a description that made it sound like it's basically the equivalent of Dissidia's Final Fantasy's EI Strike ability. So, low chance to instantly stagger something, I think it was. I just want to see what it feels like to have that thing equipped. If I'm not just somehow completely making this up. I think that was a thing. Let's see. What's the best place to look at this? That's probably fine. So it'd be probably toward the end. Oops. Ooh. I don't remember this. Rapid recovery. So I have a Goddess's Favor. Okay, this and that could be relevant. Somebody, Fang, is wearing that. Anti-20-sided, very rarely nullifies damage of any given type. That sounds not great. Charm. I've never seen those do their thing that I noticed. Doctor's Code, Energy Sash, Speed Sash, Catalog, Nimble Toe... Whistle Wind. I need to remember to put this on snow, maybe, if I'm doing heavy, Ooh. I have 2 Tetratic Tiaras. Those are meaningful, too. But it's a beginning of battle thing, so basically, other than the first few seconds of battle, that then just loses me an accessory slot. What's the thing I'm thinking about? Wait, was it an accessory or was it a special attribute of a weapon? It might have been a weapon attribute, which might make it a little harder to use. If so, whose weapon was it? Yeah, no, this is not an accessory, huh? Okay, so then... weapons. ATB charge, improved raise, stagger lock, quick stagger? Allows instant staggering of enemies near their stagger threshold. Okay, so that's a lightning thing. It's not gonna be Paper Tiger, right? Like, I can't actually look at that from here. Sorry, maintenance, chain bonus. So, Lionheart. Pleiades High Powers. Also Sacrificial Circle. Okay, so... am I making this up, or is this something that I just had for a very brief moment but don't currently? Allows instant staggering of enemies. Yeah. Paper Tiger is not it, right? No. Well, shoot, what was I thinking of? If it's not an accessory and it's not a weapon I have, is it a weapon I can buy? Or an accessory I can buy? Maybe that's what it is. Alright, what are you? That's materials, that's materials, that's upgrades, that's materials. Sanctum Labs. Nope. Moogleworks. I have those already. I have those except for the Sparkbane. Who cares? Well, the way I would care is by upgrading it to something that's better, I think. Titanium Bangle, yeah, no. Brawler's Wristband, no. Gilgamesh? Leaden Strike. Like, I can't see what that does. I also don't have... whoa. Leaden Strike. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Leaden Strike on this. Paper Tiger for Hope. Oh boy, let's greatly reduce Hope's HP. Sounds fantastic. Is it Leaden Strike? It's possible it's Leaden Strike. It was something I looked at recently. Since I looked at all the weapons I have, clearly it's one that I don't, so I'm only looking at the zeros. But they're not going to describe what they do. Well, I don't know what that was that I saw. Dang. Alright, well, never mind. Where am I and what's happening? I'm talking to this... Fal'Cie? Maybe? That's not what Fal'Cie usually look like, but they take all sorts of different forms. And almost everything is Fal'Cie, so that's probably a good guess, no matter what I'm looking at. Things moved. I assume I'm somewhere else now? I am next to a save point, though. I'm about to go somewhere else? Is that a different save point? Where am I? Yeah, I'm in a new place. Okay.
No telling where this road's gonna take us.
Yeah, I know, right? The camera zoomed out so far and like everything shifted around. I didn't know which of the shifting things I was on. Hello, Seath. You can't get lost anywhere in this game. Oh, I've managed it. But for the most part. I kill a Velicycle. Weren't those kind of a big problem? But I think I want to take out the sacrifice first. Ah, motorcycle has about half the amount of health. Let's do it. I will take Protect at the very least. I probably want a little more. What else will Saz feel like doing? And Fire? Sure. Alright. Let's get it. I'm probably gonna want diversity, actually. When it staggers? Yeah, it's fine, whatever. Where's my haste? I guess it was nullified. I feel like what this game is missing. It's ridiculous that I'm saying this, but there's a steal command. Some way to actually get something out of battles except for crystal points and the very rare drop. Like, there are the catalogs, yes, but I can't really feel the effects of them. They barely seem to do anything. I'm using one right now, right? I think so. Smite! You Scourged. Okay, that's maybe just as good. What the heck is Scourge, actually? Have I ever been... Has my main person ever been killed by the death spell? Like the random chance it has to kill instantly? I don't remember that happening, and I hope it never does. Because that'd just be very annoying. Scourge, what is that? That's what I want to look up. Also, I got a Tesla turbine. How good is that for crafting? Fairly, I think? Exceptionally durable power plant. Alright. Scourge. What is that? Heavy damage with attack to target about to recover from stagger. Heavy damage with attack to launch target about to recover from stagger. Okay, so Smite is specifically in the air. Scourge is on the... well, anytime. But he will Smite if it's in the air. Got it. Alright, so there's a destination there. Object of interest here. Alright. Whoa, careful where you're jumping. This looks hazardous. Alright, fish and zombie. There were only 2 fishes, but then there's a 3rd now suddenly. At least I only saw 2. I'm going for the sacrifice first? Apparently. That's fine. Oh, but the Dagonites are so fragile, aren't they? No, not really. Sacrifice cuts death, which is loud and annoying. So I guess that's how I'm deciding. Nil's having a real bad time. We all are. Oh, and now I can't do anything. Thank you. Wait, I got the full animation there? So if I get the short one, it still queues up the long one to play next time I shift? How annoying. The healer can't do her thing. Okay, now she can. Wow, this battle is remarkably nasty. Like, anytime Sahagin are around, things kind of go bad. That's diversity, yeah, okay. Well, I mean... I'm alive. Oh, the problem is there's, like, arrow happening, people are getting launched and interrupted just at all times. Well, I will do that to you, too. How about that? Get the sacrifice out of there, then we can do other things. Well, I'm gonna have to multitask, though. No real choice. Yes, get it. Ah! Somebody else get it, then. Alright, there we go. Diversity, it's on the screen. Okay, I was trying to figure out if I had to open this menu to see what paradigm I was in, but no, it's always printed down there. It's just not a place where my eyes go to look. That's why I often don't know. Somehow I feel like if it was tucked away farther in the corner, I would see it better somehow. Just being right in the middle makes me just kind of filter it out. Funny how that works. There's a lot of stuff on the screen in the battle. It's like half of it all together is covered by text and meters and things. What did he say? No pants today? That's what I heard. It's a no pants day. So yeah, I'm avoiding the destination, because that's what you do in an RPG. I want to see what's over here first. It is real nice to have a little warning mark to say, hey, go here and you might be ratcheted forward. It'd be even nicer if the ratcheting forward just were something I could expect never to happen. But barring that, I will take the marker. This is what I want you to do. Alright, well, I guess you did it fine. Sure. Says is doing his thing. Please keep it up. Do these have any elemental affinities? No. Weaknesses is what I actually mean. Same thing but reversed. Oh yeah. The reason I ask that is is to know if it'd be worth waiting for Saz to end fire or something. The answer was no. What time was it before, Snow? It's always time for the beatdown. My haste is gone. My haste is back. Even the short paradigm shift up animation is more than I want sometimes. All the debuffs, good grief. Here, I should be doing this more often. That gauge can really move and Snow gets involved. Oh yeah, look at it go. Right, can't launch while death is happening. I am in diversity, it says right there. Ouch. There we go. Okay, so how's this gonna go? Can I stagger it in this pattern? I can, will I? Yeah, okay. So if my full focus is on one, I don't need the commando hits. As long as they are doing things that way. I still think launch is completely worth it. And commando hits seem to be really large during stagger. Like more so than Ravager. Okay, so I am here. Object of interest, points of interest. Save station. I'm wondering if I want to spend any time in the upgrade menu. Probably not right now. No particular reason to do it at the moment. Well, this sure looks like it wants to be something. Maybe it will be later, but right now it's not. It was a place without a point of interest. Dude, no, that's a different pack of enemies. I thought they'd respawned so quickly. I'll get them on the way back. Kind of funny to some extent how basic this is, like little branching hallways like this, couple of packs of enemies laid out, stuff I've fought before. It's a bunch of walking and some familiar fighting and one little treasure chest, but it still feels fine. Like, it just, the basic actions of the game are satisfying enough that I'm happy to just do the basic actions. I don't need anything more. Sometimes I want something more, but right now, most of the time, I'm just satisfied with the basics. Did that death even land? Nobody's health went down. Theoretically, Tridisaster should only be staggering, you know, 3 halves as fast. Like, 1.5 times as much. But it feels much faster than that. Probably just my imagination. Oh, I wonder... Should I Ravage all the way up to 999% and then switch to Commando? Maybe that's the actual optimal way to do it. Yeah, I had not thought about boosting chain bonus like that before Commandoing. So maybe get to 999%, then switch to triple commando or something. Cerberus, I think that's called. Therefore, maybe I should teach Vanille to commando. Well, I mean, that sounds like a very specialized thing to do, and I can have a specialized party build and paradigm deck for it. That chest is opened. But I've never been here before. Why is chest opened if I haven't been here? Is this the land having shifted and an old chest was taken to where I am? Or is something else going on? That was a big attack. Ow. Oh, you have much more chain resistance? Chain resistance, yeah. 100, yeah, isn't that the maximum value? Well, I say maximum value. Isn't that the highest I've seen? It doesn't feel like you're the most resistant that I've seen, so probably not. Well, should we do it without her? I think we can do it without her. I'd like her to be here, but she's not, so I think it's fine. Good. Yeah, so stay. Whoa. Get to that high bonus. I'm not going to get all the way there, am I? Especially not with only 2. I mean, I have 5 TP. Let's just renew. That's the sensible way. I don't want to use a Phoenix Stone. And I don't have to. Can you launch a motorcycle? Doesn't look like it. And you didn't even get a Scourge in there. Okay, so then you staggered again. That was nice. So what is... yeah, resistant. So the resistant, there's halved. Wait, and there's... weakness to fire and water. I should let Saz do his thing. It's a little late now, but let's do it anyway. Yeah, a little late. So yeah, already opened chest. But this was... wasn't this new on my map? Do I not know where I am? Well, yes. But I remember being here. I guess just the land shifted and now this is over here? Okay. First time I backtracked to something I am sure that I was at before. Maybe I just didn't read the map all the... well, no. Wait, and those objects of interest, those are my portals. Okay. Did I go backwards? I'm not sure what happened here. One of my other two did say something about wouldn't want to get lost in here or something like that. And I guess that's happened. So yeah, those objects of interest are definitely the portals, right? Yeah, I recognize where I am. Wait, so what is happening? I'm confused. Let's save. Have I been going in circles this whole time? I'm gonna deliberately try to... Oh boy, okay, I didn't fix my calendar. That must be where I want to save. Yes, okay. And just one more time. Like this is a place I have not been to. Oh, it's all monster infested. Oh boy. Alright, yep. 3 fish and a zombie. Is this the same spot from the other side? Okay, so let's try Dagonite first this time. I will also take Thunder. He knows what I want. Ow. Do it quick, Vanille. Ah, you were too slow. Well, I guess I'm renewing again. No, this time I want a Phoenix down. Am I in Hero's Charge? I think so. Is that a good idea? I think so. So one Dagonite down. There is still a sacrifice. My one healer is having a lot of trouble keeping up. Because she keeps getting knocked on the ground. That's the problem. Yeah, okay, I think Dagonite first is the correct target priority. They do go down a lot quicker. I'm doing the thing. That's fine. It's basically dead anyway. Oh, so I just figured out if I'd parsed, of course, if I'd parsed this differently. So there's stagger maintenance, extends the duration. There's chain bonus boost. So that's why I'm getting up from like the 400 to 999% so quickly. Improved cure 2, improved guard 2. You know, this isn't doing anything for me when I'm not a sentinel, is it? No, nothing. Except raw stats. If I wanted something else, I guess it wouldn't be something that I already have. Okay, yeah, so this is just stats. Improved guard on its own. What are my Fang options? She has... that's nothing. Stagger TP charge, debilitation, stagger lock, improved counter. That's sentinel stuff too. If I'm here, I'm gonna go to the right. Wow! A motorcycle ran over me. How rude. Definitely wants Saz to give me my elemental boost. I'm gonna switch to Hero's Charge. Are we all infired? Not yet. Okay. Everybody's on fire. Good, now. Get all the way up. That didn't actually bring Cerberus, but that's okay. Close enough. There we go. See, I don't have the best like point of comparison to feel how much better this way of doing things is versus the other one. But at least it feels pretty good. I've been wondering lately if it would be enjoyable to play an RPG where it would put graphs of like incoming, outgoing damage front and center and kind of make it the point of it to maintain those... What am I trying to say? That's a thing games often kind of hide away and make a secondary thing, but what if the whole point of the game was performance? Like, specifically maximizing your damage or healing output, you know, minimizing incoming damage. And, you know, without the extra dressings and hiding it away for... Oh, this connects that way, and now that looks fully explored. Gonna double check. Anyway, yeah, just picturing different combat systems that would emphasize different things. Can I just dodge? Oh, you have a big hit radius. But I preempted somehow? And there's a motorcycle? Both of those things surprised me. This might be a bit of a wasted stagger cycle. It's never a wasted stagger cycle, but I feel like it won't do as much as I want it to. It happened too early. Look at that bonus go. Yeah, okay. So this, I have stumbled upon something, it feels like. Health only got down to half, but again, that's just because the stagger happened too early. Gonna stay on you. Oh, and now your gauge barely moves. That's right, you're very resistant. Except when Saz touches you! Wait, but now it's going more... Wait, what? Is Saz's ability like the Commando's ability? Like, he touches it once and then suddenly the chain resistance goes way down or something? Maybe that's how it is. For how basic and non-interactive it seems at first, there is so much nuance to this combat system. Like, all those little details at least feel like they end up mattering. There is still the binary outcome, you know, win or lose. But all the in-betweens, understanding what happens, it all matters. And I am glad this combat system encouraged me to spend enough time with it to really see what makes it shine. Because there's a lot of good stuff in it. It just took a while to come out. Oh, D-shell and in peril? That's okay, you're about to be staggered. My haste is gone. I'd like that back. Good. Gotta value launch more than chain bonus at this point. There we go. Binary outcome is win. And also with 5 stars, which affects crystal points, I think? Did the game ever tell me exactly what that affects? Oops. Ratings influence rewards such as spoils obtained after battle. Oh. So the spoils are better with a... Wait, say again. Yeah. No, it just says rewards such as spoils. So maybe it's crystal points? If I can see to try to crown that's not a tiara, I would have to presumably upgrade it. I'm assuming crown turns into tiara, if I do it right. But I have lots of those already, so that's nothing special. Alright, so point of destination. Ah, dang it, fish. You pecked me. Fish bird thingy. Oh boy, 2 sacrifices. Ah, this is actually less bad than if one of those was a Dagonite, I think. Mudda. I have to diversity. It's fine. And now that you're out of the red, you'd be casting SNS, so I will encourage you to instead just do some actual attacks. Ooh. Busy. See, like, I'm making a lot of inputs here. I know what I want to happen, and it didn't quite happen, but, well... yeah, I'm gonna need her back. I'm up to 5 TP again. Oh, that's part of the rewards, such as, spoils. I think the TP restored also has to do with, rating, and I've specifically seen that somehow? Or am I fabricating memories again? It happens sometimes. I wonder how this is to watch. I assume you can see what I'm doing with each paradigm shift. I mean, each one pretty much has a specific purpose that I think is obvious. But I don't know. You know what it's like on the other side of the table. Alright, get a high bonus. Ooh, and specifically I should, wait. Yeah. I should choose... Oh, that's interesting. So larger number of small attacks... Does that give me more bonus? Do I know this? Like, is it a fixed bonus per attack, or is it... Do bigger attacks give more at once? I don't know if I'll be able to tell, but let's attempt to get a feel for that. So if I just use Blizzaga Blizzara, when Snow's attacks land, that was like 30 each. Blizzard, Blizzard, Blizzard. I could not tell. Anyway, the outcome is I won the battle. Technical points. I got just under a bar. Well, the 4th bar. So that's a lot. Score was... I assume the rating is what determines it. Score determines rating, then rating determines... Like, if I get a much higher score with the same rating, I'd get the same rewards, I assume. This is a weirdly late time to be thinking about this stuff, but it is at this part of the game where it starts really being relevant. So no, nothing weird about it. This is just the natural outcome. Look at these spotlights! Whoa! Did that thing just... What happened? Where are my people? Saz? Vanille? Are you here? I'm still in the same spot. I don't know what's going on. No, I'm somewhere else. And they didn't come with me. So that just, like, dropped violently. Am I going up or is everything else going down? I guess I was going up there. Okay. Hi, people. Would you like to come with me on this elevator ride? Okay, I'm gonna look this direction now. There we go. Okay, now I can see. Alright, they'll take their own ride, I guess. Or teleport to me. So they teleported a little away from me so it wouldn't look too jarring. Or maybe they rode the elevator, I couldn't tell. Who's that? That's somebody new. Hi. You're fancy. Let's fight. Sanctum Templar. Halved most things. Susceptible to fog. I don't have any though. That would be a Fang thing. Bravery Vigilance sounds great. Do that to everybody. Faith too, that's fine, I guess. Oh, this guy's not gonna last. How sad. Looked so fancy, but is just a normal dude. You were doing something fancy. Whoops, wrong button. Up in the air. You already were because of the Aurora or something. Yeah, wait a second, this is reminding me. Snow has Ravager skills he has not learned. He does know Blizzaga now, but what is it, Waterga he doesn't have or something? Can I... Ooh, credit chip. Ooh. Alright, well that makes me want to fight you a whole bunch. I only have a few points, but can I finish what I was doing here with them? Waterga, that's the one. I can, there we go, that matters. And no more ability nodes, right? Right. Okay, cool. I'll do the rest later. I guess I'm going this way. Where's the other path? It's there, okay. I can also hop down here. Let's do it. Is this guarded by something that's not currently visible? Nope. Mats of black mycelium. I don't know that I knew about that item before. Oops. Credit chip. I would like that from you. Oh, there's a sacrifice here too. Okay. Thank you. Now stagger the other one too. Thank you. Templar is weak and fragile, and also staggered better because a commando touched him. So leave the sacrifice alone. Oh, and switch. Yeah, that gauge is going down while this long dang animation keeps playing. Ah. That is an aspect of this game that I have never been okay with, and I guess never will. I'm just stuck with it forever. Ow. Also, my haste is gone. Where did it go? Yeah, I got a smite. Good. I was hoping I would if I interrupted. It didn't make the noise. I like to hear the noise. It's okay if I don't, but I like to. Alright, so I was saying something at some point about just using Tri-Disaster to stagger, but I should not do that because the chain decay, the gauge decay, still applies after stagger, of course. So I'm just not doing myself any favors when the stagger actually happens. Hitting the threshold is not the whole story. Slower decay is too important to ignore. 4 targets that survive long enough, at least. I'm sure all the stuff that I'm saying here is relatively basic and could be figured out in the first little bit of the game if you paid attention to different parts of it than I did. But hey, I'm figuring it out now. Or like, having it reaffirmed. Who, the Templar? Yeah, I do like getting credit chips. Did I get one in that battle? I don't think I did. Go to Crow Sight. Don't remember what I do with that, but it's there. So that's where the point of interest is. I missed this path. Does it lead to treasure? From here I can't tell, but I'm going to assume yes. From here I still can't tell. From here can I? Yes, and yes. Those little playful things that a level designer loves to do. The path that looks like it leads to the point of interest, of course, is the one that goes to a treasure dead end. The other one loops around and goes to the side. But you can't do that every time or it will get predictable. It has to sometimes be as it looks. Oh, the interrupts. I hate them. Does the type of Sahagin that is in that one Zernitra fight interrupt me this much? I think it did, and that's why that was so impossible. Plasma cannon coming. I'm still in diversity. I'm gonna stay there. Oh yeah. That's staying. So, I wonder if there's a solution for that. It's Rush, which just knocks me over. Does this say anything about it? No. I just have to know. Ow. she's alive. Whoa, okay. Everything's good. Ah! Saz, live, please? Thanks.
We're gonna win this.
Snow, always ready to give a pep talk. For the team. That's just who he is. So, advancing by fractions of a percent, now advancing by double-digit percent at once. I think it's because Saz touched it. So he just eats through chain resistance. Maybe? Okay, so next Velocycle I see, I'm gonna swap Saz's weapon. Yeah, so again, with the limited interactivity of this, while I can explain what's happening, my influence on it is limited. So to actually test my explanations, sometimes it's kind of hard to find a way. Attack. There we go. Well, I don't know when a motorcycle is going to show up, so let's just swap now. I think I have an alternate that's decent. That's starred. Let's assume so. The stats are worse, but... there's no Velocycle here, though. So no, since I can clearly see there's not. Oops. I don't want it yet. Whoa, you're fast! You just, like, teleported into me. Templar first. Ah, the interrupts! My Thunder went away for a moment. I guess they have a way to neutralize it. Yeah, all of Vanille's stuff is neutralized too. That's fine. No pants today. I should probably change paradigms. I'm not ready to yet, though. Now I am. Ah. No underpants today? I keep hearing it differently. I feel like I have heard that correctly before, but I don't remember what the correct interpretation is. Ah, no, I wanted the other one. Okay. Perovskite, isn't that kind of rare? Neat. Was that from the Templar? Yeah. Cool. I'll bet that sells for more than a credit chip if I wanted to sell it. Star Blossom Seeds. Neat. So if this land keeps reconfiguring itself and my portals stay accessible, then all the progress I'm making here is kept. And I can go back after I've done some of it. Which I still do fully intend to do. Like, my Pulse business is absolutely not concluded. But it had to be put on pause for a moment at least. So my hope is when I step here, and this reconfiguration happens, the portal comes close to me once again, so that I'll be ready to go back. Well, basically, my hope is that the portal just stays close to me at all times. Yeah, no ambush is gonna happen. Yeah, that Templar charge. It's so fast. They have, like, rocket boots on or something. Well, those blitzes didn't hit anybody else. How disappointing. He just, like, stands there and takes it. Sanctify, that's what he's doing. What else do I know about you? Lightning-based, magic, daze, fog. Got it. Lightning-based attacks, yet Saz is in Thundering. Did the sacrifice hate light? Why did he do that? Huh. No, sorry, that's Bar Thunder. That makes much more sense. Ouchie. Sometimes I see the element and autocomplete, whether it's attack or defense, and get it wrong. That was one of those times. And that's probably not what I want. Is it always a flat 100% bonus I get above the chain threshold? Like it goes from 300 to 400 in one hit. I don't know if that's consistent with every enemy. I know they don't all go straight to 400. Do I know that? I can't be sure, but I don't think they do. Yeah, no, a lot of them go to 300. Maybe it's the next 100 after whatever the threshold was. Okay, all these little things I want to pay attention to now. I might remember to look next time it's relevant. Hey you. I'm gonna save just in case something unexpected happens. I want this one. And you know what? I shouldn't just save in case something unexpected happens. That should be my end of day save. Okay, so yeah, like this is this whole long activity zone. It takes its time. But it's good. I'm learning new things even though I'm just doing the same things over and over. There was more learning within existing activities, and it is now happening, and that's nice. You're learning medic, is it? Yeah. Is this the right place to be? Have you mastered absolutely everything else? Yes. And you were going for Synergist? Again, you haven't... No, you haven't actually mastered everything. Let's get those last few strength nodes. Because that does matter to me. And it'll feel a lot cleaner just to have it done. 2 more. And where are they? Since this is this interface, I'm never sure if I went past it and need to turn around, or if it's... Ah! Also, the camera is impossible to control. It's fine. I think I'm firmly out of the realm of where I would have left it behind, though, right? Yep, definitely. Alright. Oh. Guess which direction goes where. Guess which way you actually want to try to go. Guess where the nodes are that you want to activate. Some of these branching paths go a long way off, so I have to explore them partially. It's just not a good interface. There they are. But I have to put up with it because it's the only one I get here. Medic has some strength. Okay, there it is. Got one, and there is 2 more left to go. Well, stay here because I put 17 whole points into it. Alright, cool stuff. Save again. Alright, next time I'm going to keep doing this until I can't do it anymore, and then either go back to Pulse or continue to something new, depending on what seems appropriate.